All right, guys, welcome back to another Transparent Couch. I'm Cody.
And I'm Tam. And here on the Transparent Couch, it's not about where you're sitting,
but who's sitting with you.
All right, guys, welcome back to another Transparent Couch. It's been a minute. The last time we got on here, we told y'all we were pregnant. So here are some pregnancy updates.
Whoop, whoop.
Do you want to start off with some stuff? Just talk about how it's been, or
I can. It's been interesting, to say the least. Tam has been still dealing with a lot, health-wise, as far as like acid reflux and nausea and things like that. Like it's been really getting to her. So I've been there, just trying to help her through that. Doing more with the boys, doing more with her. I've been cooking more, which is crazy.
And he's not giving himself justice. Like Cody has literally been doing everything. Like he stepped up to the plate. He's cooking, he's cleaning, he's doing laundry, he's packing lunches, he's getting the boys, which is something that responsibilities that we typically share.
Right.
So if he gets the lunches together, then I'm making sure dinner's ready, baths are done, or vice versa. Teamwork, right?
Right.
But he's doing all of it because when I get home, after I literally use every bit of energy I have to go to work,
right,
and pour into the babies at school. And honestly, if Anna wasn't there, I don't know, because some days I just have to sit and put my head down because it's right now all of my energy is being used to create this baby. And so coming home, once I get home, it's like even before we get home, like the last hour of the school day, energy is gone, it's depleted. Like I literally don't have it, which is why if you guys follow me on social media, you always see me sitting in the car. And I do a lot of stories on my I do a lot of shorts and reels, and I do a lot of stories in the car because typically that's where I am. Usually about 30 minutes to an hour in the car before I even come in the house because I just literally don't have energy.
There was one day you were in the car, and I think you ended up having to go somewhere too, but you were in the car, and you were in the car so long, I think you didn't even end up coming in until it was time for the boys to have a bath. Like she that and granted that's her thing. Even today, at the day of this recording, just being transparent, she had an appointment that was 2 hours after we leave the school. And in her, transparency, she was like, hey, I can't go home because if I get, in the house and I lay down and I get comfortable, I'm not going to have the energy to come back out for the appointment. So we ended up really finding things to do for those 2 hours that we were, not at home after school. So
so
you good?
So it's been a journey. I feel better from the last time we made a video.
That's for sure.
You probably could tell in my face. I'm not dealing with morning sickness as much. It's really just the acid reflux.
Yeah.
And people are so sweet. They try to, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I've tried everything.
No, seriously.
I have tried everything. Yeah. Unless you got something unconventional. If you tell me to try Mylanta, Pepsid, Tums, all of that, y'all, it don't work. I do acid reflux, apple cider vinegar. It does relieve it for the most part. Before I go to bed, my friend suggested I do liquid magnesium. That helps, but I can only do it once a day.
Yeah.
And so I do it before I go to bed, so I don't have it while I'm trying to sleep. And it typically helps calm me down as well. But like,
yeah, because it was waking you up in the middle of the night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So for me, it's just frustrating because I literally can't really eat or drink anything.
Right.
I have to check the ingredients of everything I eat. Even when I go to restaurants, I have to double check and make sure it's not cooked with any type of lemon or citrus or. It's just frustrating. It's really frustrating. And I think the reason why I was so sick with Carson was because even though I knew I had acid reflux, I didn't know to check the ingredients on everything. Yeah. Like there were things that I was consuming that was flaring it up, and I didn't know. You know, I'm pretty sure I drank juice and all kind of different juices and stuff. I didn't drink orange juice and like typical citrusy juices, but I know I drank stuff. I ate things that I didn't think had acid in it, and really, it does y'all everything.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you were gonna tell them your new scientific discovery.
Y'all would be surprised. Some of the most random. Why does rotisserie chicken have citric acid in it?
Chicken sticks, like the ones like kind of isn't it kind of like jerky?
Yeah, like the chicken jerky. Why does it have citric? Because citric acid is like a preserve. It helps preserve things. So I know that's why it's used, but I'm just kind of like, bruh, I can't even eat I was trying to make myself a soup. Nope. I was trying to eat a salad. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and for me.
Now I was going to say, on another tip, just think about the amount of money that has been wasted, you know, in trial and error when it comes to this stuff.
We have spent so much money on food. And we laugh to keep from crying because, y'all, when I tell you we have spent so much money, first of all, because I literally don't have the energy to cook.
Yeah. And
Cody can only cook for so much. I mean, he's not a chef, okay? He do what he can do. He makes his staple items and he sticks to that.
I can cook a mean burger.
Yeah, he can cook a mean burger. I don't have the energy to sit down and explain detail by detail what he needs to do to cook the things. And so if it's something I really, really want and I have enough energy, like I'll make myself some soup, homemade soup. But like, y'all, when I tell y'all, it's in everything.
Yeah.
It is literally in everything. And I don't have the energy to get and make my own chicken that I can, you know, it's like I'm trying to get stuff that's pre-made so it makes it faster. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just not eating chicken. Another update. I literally walk around with a bottle that I spit in all day. I know that's disgusting, but I literally spit all day long. There may be a couple of days where I don't have to, but if the acid reflux is flaring up, or I'm feeling a little nauseated, or if there's a smell, like smells,
yes,
y'all, I literally can't do. We already are like pretty much a fragrance-free household,
right?
So I have gotten used to not having fragrances around, but like I could be in the presence of a fragrance and not like flip out. It might cause a slight headache or something, but like, y'all, stuff that doesn't even stink. It's just like Cody's shampoo. It doesn't stink, but I can't handle it. It's too much. Just everything.
Yeah, funny story though about this is really this is when she was pregnant with Carson, I think. Just to talk about the smells thing. I don't know if it was her or a family member, but one of them bought me some cologne. And I got in the car, and I kind of sprayed it in the car because I kept it in the car. And she was like, "Wait, is this what you?" I was like, "Yeah." And she threw it out of the car. She said, I can't handle this right now.
I ain't been that bad this go around, but like,
no, it hasn't been that bad.
I just have to take deep. If y'all hear the kids in the background, just ignore them because at this point we've told them several times that we're recording, and it's just not
clicking.
It's not clicking,
right?
But yeah. I just breathe through it, but when I have to breathe through it, it makes me nauseated. Yeah. So I know y'all are wondering. Okay, get to the point. I know y'all saw the title. Yes, pregnancy updates will include the baby's gender. It will include the how far along I am, and the initials, the baby's initials, because we don't want to release the baby's name.
Right.
That's precious, and you know we got to pray over the baby name and all that stuff. So. So we are having a
drum roll, please.
Can you guess?
Can you?
I want y'all to put in the comment section what you think it is, so we can see what everybody said before we actually say it. Put it in the comment section right now. Take 2 seconds. Put it in the comment section what you think the sex of the baby is.
For those of you that were catching on the premiere. Put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Put it in the chat.
If you all caught my live, I did a random live. Was it yesterday?
It was a couple days ago.
Or day before yesterday. I did a random live, and Carson spilled the beans unintentionally. He didn't blatantly say it, but he said something that gave it away.
Yeah.
And I was going to post it, But I waited and just shared it with my members only. So if you're a member, then you got to see Carson.
Right.
You already know what the gender of the baby is.
Right.
But without further ado, we are having a. You gonna say it with me?
Yes.
We are having a boy. We're having a baby boy.
Yes.
So we are officially boy parents over here.
Yes.
And our initial reaction, we were a little slightly disappointed. Because we want a girl. We have 2 boys already. But God knows, so the kids' God's parents, they're the parent. The children's godparents are the godparents for every child that we decide to have. They will be the godparents. And so when we called and told them, their goddad said something that stuck with me. He said, God knows what you need. And that resonated with me because I'm like, he does, because as much as I wanted the experience of being a girl mom, as we were getting closer to finding out the gender, I was like, I feel like I need another boy. But I didn't share that with Cody. I didn't share it with anybody because I know how badly he wanted a girl. I really wanted a girl. Everybody wanted this to be our baby girl. But part of me was like, I feel like I need another boy. Yeah. And so when we found out, first of all, I found out like a fluke because the company that actually did the genetic testing for us had a separate portal that we could log onto, and it was still saying that it was in review. And I remember the lady who took my blood up at my doctor's office said it's going to post on the doctor's office before it posts on there. So I just happened to go up there to just, because, curiosity,
I didn't even know that.
So I just happened to go. Cody didn't know. Cody was sitting next to me working. And I just happened to go up there and I saw testing up there and it said genetics and chromosome and all that stuff. Now, I done scrolled through all the important stuff like, does the baby have any chromosome, disorders? I done scrolled past all of that. Thank God all of that was negative.
Yes.
And then I looked and I saw it and I said, does that say male? And I stared at it and I said, and I looked at all of the details. I was like, and then I waited for a few minutes and then I handed my phone to Cody because we're like in the middle, like the kids are, y'all know I run a homeschool. And so Anna's up at the front eating her lunch. The kids are eating lunch. They're watching a movie and I hand the phone to Cody and he just stares at it, kind of like I did. And it was kind of like a blank stare, like, okay.
Yeah.
And then you could see tears kind of well up in Cody's eyes just a little bit. And he took a deep breath and he said, okay. And we just it was like we sat in silence, but we just needed a moment to process because we had worked ourselves up so much that like this was our baby girl.
Yeah. That
we didn't really take time to really say, well, what if it is a boy? Like we had thought about it, we talked about it. I know I in my heart had really thought about it, but like we never really accepted the fact that there's a 50-50 chance here. Like there's no multiple. It's like either it's a boy or girl, And so we sat with it and we said, okay. Yeah. And then I told Cody, I said, I think I need to start telling loved ones. I need to that's how I got to process it. So the more I told family, close family members, close friends, the more I accepted it. And my mom actually named him. She came up with his first name. I'm in love with his first name. Yeah. And so his initials are K-E-F for Francis.
Of course.
And once we named him, it became official. Yeah. The boys were excited. CJ was a little bit disappointed because he really wanted a baby sister. Mm-hmm. He already got a little brother, that annoys him. But they're best friends. They are best friends.
They really are.
But Carson was excited. I think he was excited for it. He's just excited to be a big brother. And so with Carson, it was kind of like, oh, a boy? Okay. And so he's excited. We're all excited. Mm-hmm. And so for me, and I can't speak for Cody, but I think we are on the same page. I think we're just ready for the baby to be here.
Yes.
But one of the things the Lord told me from the beginning was you're going to have to trust me and be patient. Yep. And so I'm like, Lord, I'm trying to be patient. But when I tell y'all, I'm like,
Right.
it's wearing me down.
Right.
You know, people have asked us, you know, will we try again? And we're not opposed to it, but we're just not ready to have that conversation, and we're not ready. We just want to get this baby here first, right, and then we can talk about if we want to try again.
I'll say this: when we believed it was a girl, that question was a definite. We're done. It was a definite, like, not again. And that was coupled with, you know, us thinking it was a girl, plus Tam, you know, going through this pregnancy. It hasn't been the best experience in the world, and you know, the older you get, the different ways your body handles and changes and it handles stuff like this. You know what I mean? So it's just
but
now
I will
that
say, I don't mean to cut you.
No, you're good. You're good.
But I will say, if we do decide to try again, I won't be nearly as big as I am now. And I'd be, oh girl, hush, you ain't big, blah blah. Yes, I am big for my height and for typically what I normally weigh. I believe that that's part of the reason why I experienced some of the things I've experienced in my last two pregnancies that I didn't experience in my first, because I was smaller, much smaller, in my first pregnancy. I've never been a super tiny woman anyway. Right. I've always been fuller, but I'm obese now. I would be what they consider obese now, and I wasn't then. And so it brings complications. You know, it brings complications, and so I do plan. Right when I got pregnant, I was like, Lord, when this baby comes, it's Operation Weight Loss, and I'm not talking about, you know, eating just a diet change and all that stuff. No, 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 no. A lifestyle change, which y'all already know. I was kind of well on my way with that anyway. Mm-hmm. But I just feel this grace on it to really just shift some things. Things that I just don't have a desire for. Even in this pregnancy, I don't have a desire for, I haven't had a lot of sweets, junk food. I can't eat it anyway. But the things that I've been eating them because that's what my body has been wanting, not because I desire it. Right. I had a beef hot dog the other day. If anybody who knows me knows, I don't fool with hot dogs. No. I don't fool with hot dogs. And I had one today, as a matter of fact. So, you know, but it settled my stomach and I was fine.
There's always one food, at least off the top of my head, there's always one food in pregnancy with Tam she eats that she not only doesn't eat in, like, when she's not pregnant, but almost borderline hates. Like, Tam asked me when she was pregnant with Carson to take her to a pizza buffet.
Y'all ever heard of CC's Pizza? I hate.
See, I wasn't gonna out CC's Pizza.
Well, it's all right. They're sponsoring us.
I mean, I
don't like CC's Pizza, okay, because I ate there so much as a child, and birthday parties, and just gross buffets gross me out. Period. I
love CC's buffalo chicken pizza though. It's bomb. But
their dessert pizza is really good.
It is really good.
Now I will eat certain stuff, but like if we were to go to a birthday party or something, I'll eat there because I have to, not because of choice. When I was pregnant with CJ, I wanted CC's pizza.
Oh, it was CJ?
Yes.
I don't know why I thought it was Carson.
No, I wanted it with CJ.
Interesting.
So anyway, see, right now Cody's drinking this energy drink, and the smell of it is making me nauseated.
See, I'm doing this to help for other reasons, but anyway.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end this video. We're trying to post it. The last update, I know y'all are itching to know how far along I am. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. I am technically I'm in my 4th month. I'm 4 months. Mm-hmm. Technically. Yeah.
Technically, yeah. Yep.
I'm already in 4 months. Pregnancy is weird the way they break it up.
Yeah. It's weird the way they count it in general.
But yeah. So I am almost in the 2nd trimester. Literally like a week and a half away, maybe 2 weeks away. I don't remember how to count these weeks anymore. With both of the boys, I was kind of like, oh, this is da. Child, it's been 6 years since I've been pregnant. Okay, so like for me, I'm like, wait, what? When? Who? I don't remember. Somebody was like, what trimester are you in? I was like, I know I'm in the first, but they're like, you're almost in the second. I'm like, I don't remember the times, but I think so. I guess.
Yeah.
I got the What to Expect with Expecting book. I had that book from when I was pregnant with CJ, so I could technically look on that and see. But according to what I think I read the other night, I'm pretty sure I'm about to be in the second trimester and I'm in my 4th month.
It's been so long, y'all, since Tam had that book. Now they have an app.
They got a whole app
by the same lady that wrote the book.
Let me see what the app says.
Yeah, because hopefully we go along, her body goes along with the, what is it, stereotypes of going out of the first trimester into the second, meaning she won't be as sick. That's my prayer. Anyway. And sorry, guys, if you see me looking over off screen, I'm doing something a little different. I'm actually trying to record in a way that it kind of edits while we're recording. So doing something a little different here. So yeah, y'all just keep us lifted in your prayers as we go through this the rest of the time. Because it's been a lot for sure. I'm grateful, just as Tam says, she feels a grace on this whole weight loss thing when the baby gets here. I feel a grace. There's a reason why. Like, we had a conversation earlier today about another topic, but she mentioned me being like me having a lot on my plate and being stressed, and
I'm in my second trimester.
Oh, well, bless the Lord.
I'm in my second trimester, y'all. Did not know that. Look in here. I'm in my second trimester.
All right.
Did not know that, but I'm in my second trimester. So yeah.
But yeah,
there's that.
But I said that to say, as far as grace, talked about grace being on something. I don't feel stressed out. I don't feel overwhelmed.
There are days where I can feel that the pressure is falling in on him, but overall, there's just a grace that's on him where it's just he just moves through it so gracefully. He doesn't complain. He gets frustrated, but he's human, right? But there's no complaining. He just, I'm moody. I can be mean, and I have to check myself sometimes. A lot of times, I have mood swings. I had a mood swing the other day. I couldn't control it. I literally sat in the car and cried because I could not get a hang of it and had to call my mom. And then she was in the middle of watching a funeral service. And so she's like, hey, what's going on? Like, Mom, just, you can call me back. Finish watching that. She's like, no, I'm like, finish doing that because I'm in this mood and I ain't going to be no fun to talk to right now anyway. So.
But in that, let me give her some props because because she's steady giving me some, baby. Because she's steady giving me props. I'm grateful to have a wife that is self-aware to know, crap, I'm having a mood swing. And even in the middle of it, she'll look at me and say, babe, I'm sorry. I'm having I can't control this.
I try to be self-aware because, Lord.
Because some people out there would just be like, hey, no. Yeah, I'm acting this way, but it's because you put this baby in me, so you finna catch all of this, and Tam just don't work that way.
I don't like to use excuses like that because at the end of the day, whether I'm having a mood swing or not, I still need to acknowledge that it's hurting you. I still need to acknowledge that. I know I can't control it, but I can at least control my response to how it affects you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we're having a baby boy.
Yes.
I am in my second trimester. I'm in my 4th month. His initials are KEF. And we are definitely going to keep y'all updated. We are definitely going to host a online baby shower with you guys. We're excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all make sure y'all stick around, like, comment, and share this video. If you are coming over from my channel, Laugh and Grow with Tam, if you haven't already, why don't you consider subscribing to this channel? You get to see a more personal side of me, even more personal than what I give over there.
Yep. I think I'm gonna add. This side note. I think I'm gonna add. I was gonna add, and Tam looked at me crazy because we're trying something new. I was gonna add like a side camera. I think I'm gonna rename it like Spit Cup View. So every time she goes, to the cup, I'm just gonna press it, and that way. Sorry, it's just a thought. Sorry.
We need to end the video.
Well, all right, guys. Well, thank you for watching all the way to the end. This feels like this took forever. Back at another Transparent Couch video where
bye, y'all.
You're not gonna say it's not about ways.
We'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a good one. I'm finna go lay down.
Yes.
I need to get something to eat in my stomach.
Yes. Yes.
There are smells that are making me nauseous right now. So I just need to. I love y'all so much. Y'all don't have to bear with me. Y'all seeing the they say pregnancy Tam is mean. Pregnancy Tam with Carson was very mean. This is a watered down version. I love y'all. We're gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Bye.